I've selected a metal product for my roof from a company in the Ottawa area called Ideal Steel. And this product is what's called a pocket rib. Now I went with this product called pocket rib because my pitch, my roof pitch is 212. Very shallow roof pitch. And this is one of two products that I know that are approved for that pitch, a 212. The other product is called a standing seam. Standing seam is a high-end product to the point where it's double, if not triple, this product. And I would say with standing seam, you've got no chance or a very small likelihood that you can actually install it yourself the way I'm doing it. I've done a couple of small roofing projects, nothing like this one, but if you've got some DIY skills, you can get away with installing a roof like this. And again, my installation is very simple. It is a shed roof, it's all flat, there's no gables, there's no high pitch, there's not a lot of bending or cutting to do, there are no troughs, etc., etc. So it's a very easy roof. The most challenging thing with this product, and it wouldn't matter if it's this product or any other product, is as you can see behind me, the length of those sheets, 31 feet. So what I've done to help, the most challenging thing is getting them on the roof, but I've built this ramp, and you'll see how I use that in a second. So again, the product I'm using is called a pocket rib from a company here in Ottawa called Ideal Roofing Material. First sheet went well, was able to use the ramp effectively, so let's see if we can keep it going. So I've been drilling, I'm down here on the ground, and you can see right there, there's a hole. I've done everything behind me, and now I've got the rest to do here. This is probably going to take at least another half hour. Lost a drill bit, so they break off. I'll change this one up. You guys get the idea. The template, all the drill holes will be done, and then after that it's just getting them up on the roof, socking them down with the screws. So bear with me as I pull out this sheet here. It's going to bend, wobble, make a little noise. I drag it across the gravel here. It doesn't cause any damage. It's been compacted. It's pretty smooth actually. So here we go. Working by myself, this is my approach to getting these 30-foot long sections of metal roofing from this shipping pallet up onto the roof. I built this ramp out of 2x10s, I think they are. They're 16-foot long each. There's a bit of overlap. So this ramp is at least 24, if not 28 feet long. Made it quite easy to deal with. See it? The metal starts to bend. You don't want to fold it in on itself. The sheets would go up a little bit off center, but you just stop along the way and you just recenter it so that they're balanced when you get up on the roof to pull them up. If they're a little bit off center, it does get a little bit shady at times as to whether or not the sheet may actually slide off the ramp. But I didn't have that problem. Take your time, be careful. Wind is cooperating. So you just need to get it high enough so you can grab it up top. Here we go, up to the roof. Now, this is going to bend as I bring it up. It actually makes a couple of funny noises too, but fingers crossed. I like it. It's in place, and that's how it works. I'm going to put you guys on time lapse to watch me screw in 64 screws. I had about 25 of these sheets to put on across the roof, and what I would do with each sheet was that I would attach them up top, I would go down to the bottom, and then I would work my way back up the sheet. Once I was happy that it was secured up top and down below, I would then go ahead and put all the ones in between the top and the bottom. That's 5 sheets up in the last 2 hours, and pretty much starting right there, right over to here, that's 5 sheets. That's before lunchtime. I think it's still before noon. I'm going to call it there. I think the crew is coming this afternoon to do the prep work for the slab pours. That was very productive. Not all the screws are in. If you zoom in, you probably see that the pattern is not perfect, and so those are the missing screws. I'll cover this up. Because of where I am there, I actually get to start with the shorter sheets down here. I'll do 2 or 3 down here, and then I'll start with the long sheets up there again. That's for tomorrow. A small milestone unfolding here at the house project at the reboot. Can you see behind me? I've got two of the shorter sheets. Yeah, at 16 feet, they're the shorter sheets, because these ones, they're 31 feet. Now the interesting thing is, look over there, that pile's empty. Those are the last two. Actually, there's one more cut one inside the garage. That'll be easy to get up. So what I think I'm going to do for the rest of the day, there's that 31 foot long sheet, is get another 31 foot long on here, get these three, so the one that'll be here, the 31, and those two 16 footers, get them into place. Then I think I'll be in a good situation to probably finish up the next time I'm out here. All right, everybody, I'm going to put the cameras away and just keep working away. And I'll probably bring you guys back out when I'm putting in the last sheet or two. Whew, it's coming along step by step. Look at that. Looks pretty good. Two more sheets down below. One's leaning up against. I don't know if you can see it there, but on the ramp, I've got the next long one for this gap here. I wonder if those two will be the last ones for today, or if I'll get ambitious. One more 31 footer on the ramp ready to go, and that is the last of the 16 footers. So that's the last one to go on the lower row over the garage. Now I'm getting all these sheets up there. I haven't put all of the screws in them, but it's getting them up there. There's no bad weather in the next several days. So I'll get these in. I'll put like half the screws in them, maybe every 4 feet instead of the 2 feet as required in every single spine. We are just having some of the best fall weather that I can recall ever. Anyways, taking advantage of this Saturday afternoon. As you can see, I've probably got about a 2-inch overhang. So I've got the saw, going to get the extension cord all set up, and I'm going to try to buzz that off and make it even. Cutting metal with the circular saw, you put the saw in backwards. It's a little wavy, but not bad. I'll go back and trim this up. Why it didn't go through there? Et voila. There's going to be a piece of trim that overlaps all these pieces on the gable end, so both sides. Over at that end, at the edge of the garage, and up and down this side as well. I just realigned my ramp. So maybe I'll try and get one, maybe the last sheet up as well. Put you guys on time lapse. What I like to do is clean off the dust and gravel, especially where they overlap. I want to clean up that edge as well. And yes, it's enough to do it with my hand, at least that's the way I've been doing it. So, this overlaps here, that's perfect. This one here has to go under because there's another sheet to come that goes over. Hope that made sense. Up, there's quite a bit of overlap there. pull that down.
One person telling a story from the other side of the world or from a neighborhood near you, and that voice brings you understanding of the news.
And this one,
Good morning edition.
slide it down. Now it's overlapped properly, and I can bring that down. Here's where the other sheet is right there, and I bet that's fine up top. We'll start putting screws in it. And I got one more sheet to go. Oh, exciting. Again, guys, 31 feet long. I'm not set up down on the ground to actually cut this on the ground. So it's actually, as challenging as it is to cut something anywhere from 10 to 12 feet, depending where you're standing on the roof here, off the ground, it's the best place for me to trim it off once I get it up here. Okay, let's keep going. Get a few screws in this. I'll put you guys back on time lapse. Okay, big moment for me up on the roof here. That is the last spot for the last sheet. So I'm going to get busy, get that sheet up here. It's going to stick out over. I'm not sure that I'm going to trim it today. Come back. Today is a Saturday. I'll come back on a Monday and trim that up. But I'll sock it down so it won't go anywhere. And there's that lower one all trimmed up. Oh, this is exciting for me. I know I'm not showing it, but this is exciting for me. A little chatter in the background. I've got NPR on my phone in my back pocket, so hopefully that's not made a mess of the audio here. Okay, let's go get that final sheet and get it up. I'll show you how I go about getting on one of these end caps. Very slow and deliberate. All right, here comes the fun. Let me get the drill ready. Place it right about here. All right, we're 12, probably 14 feet up above here. Let's see if I got lucky. Oh my. I actually did get lucky. I'd like to get it on there just a little bit. There we go, that's really good. All right. Unfortunately, oh, not so unfortunately, I'll be able to get that back up there a little bit. My foam is showing through here. Well, the foam's going to show through there. Switch out the bits. Grab a screw. So at that end, it's being held in place with the overlap right now. So here, I want to get it nice and snug as I come down towards you guys. I'll compress that a little bit. And I've been going into every rib up here. I don't know whether that's required or not, but that's what I've been doing. I'll go back and get every rib along the way here. But now, just getting 2 or 3 to get it held in place. This makes this end of the roof completely watertight. I don't know why I'm getting myself a screw out. About 1.5 inches up. After this one, I'll go and drill a whole bunch. The glue and the gasket's still a little pliable, so you can see I've got that shoved up in there.